Prophet Uebert Angel finally breaks silence on the word Tetragrammaton. I don't know whether I'm getting it right, but I believe I'm doing so. Tetragrammaton. Woo! I don't want to waste time. Let's go watch the full video and learn something from that video. Let's go get it.
So I'm trying to get something that is easier for you. Are you hearing this? Easier for you is better. Because guess why easier for you is easier? Are you here? Are you here? Jehovah says to Adonai. Jehovah said to Adonai. The word Jehovah is not the name of God. Now, why does this name exist? Way back, you understand that the Hebrew alphabet does not have vowels. If you are an African, I would give you what vowels are. A, E, O, U. So it doesn't have that. So when they tried now to introduce vowels, they found the name the Lord, which is Adonai, and took all the vowels. Adonai, the first vowel in Adonai is what? Then took it to Yod Hey Vav Hey, which is what is called the Tetragrammaton. The Tetragrammaton is the four-letter word Yod, Y, Hey, H, Vav, W, Hey. Then they took the vowels from Adonai and placed them on the. Then you will find Jehovah. It is a mixture of the Tetragrammaton, the four-letter word, and Adonai. That's where we got Jehovah. Why do we have Jehovah and not the real name of God? Very simple. Because in the Old Testament, when you would name or call the name of God, you would die after naming it. So the prophets will announce it twice at the feast of Yom Kippur and then die after announcing it. So they said we should not mention any of it. Let's just call him the four-letter word. So every time they would pray to the four-letter word, the Tetragrammaton, the Yod Hey Vav Hey. Then they started dying again. Because God clothed him with whatever they called. Then they called him Hashem, meaning that name. And then they started dying. Imagine you are praying and say, I am praying to that name. I knew you were not going to get this. Imagine how powerful Jesus was in the Old Testament. Now you call him as a curse word. You bump your foot on against a rock, you go, Jesus. In Israel, a Jew would not write the name God, G-O-D. No. If he writes G-O-D, he will make sure he will never lose that writing for the rest of his life. So they write G-D. They miss other words so that if they lose it, they're not guilty. And if they lose a letter like that, they'll go for 7 days mourning the name of God. So they realize this is dangerous. That's why you don't find the name Jesus in the Old Testament. Even when Isaiah was prophesying, he said, someone is coming. His name shall be what? Emmanuel. He ran away from the name Jesus. That's why when you find in the New Testament, it says, and he gave him a name. Which was his name? All of a sudden, the New Testament begins to reveal that name that used to kill them in the Old Testament is this name Jesus now. Nah, you are missing that. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? I think this one's will get.
Guys, I hope your doubt has been cleared. Detailed explanation from the prophet of God, Prophet Uebert Angel. And wow, this is real amazing. All right. And we thank God for Prophet Uebert Angel. And I've learned a lot from this one. Guys, if you enjoyed this one, make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video. And we are open for advertisement. The numbers are coming in, so you can join the wave if you have any business, so we can do something. You know what I mean? Let's go get it. I'm out.